Welcome back to Maniacal Music Musings, your favorite music podcast. Who needs a goddamn smoking song when they can listen to us talk? I'm your host, Jeremy, and I light up the room like a Führer when I walk in. I'm a big shot who thought he was to live and die in New York, but that decomposing state couldn't hold me, so a decade ago, I left that zoo and made it the forgotten state of my past. You all know the axe is family to me until the day of my Belial life that I fall into the fire. But let me talk about this other bearded man on here. My co-host, though, well, shit. I know he's going to hell with his blasphemous talk against Lord of the Lost, falling in reverse in Motley Crue. He has venomous skin that haunts his forever face. He smiles as he senses Gwendolyn's apprehension and takes a U-turn to grab the padded locks once again for some consensual seduction with his lady. He feels like he's in God's hands when all the audience of this show chant, "Go, fat boy, go!" CJ motherfucking playing the music god himself, everybody.
What's up, yo? I'm here.
You know I had to put that "Go, fat boy, go" shit in there.
Go, fat boy. Go, fat boy.
Ah, fuck. But folks, we are back once again with another great episode for you and three more great albums. I'll say they're great for now. We'll get into that later. But yeah, I have opinions. But folks, this week we are being joined by an MC and hip hop artist. We haven't had one of those in a while, so we're happy to have him back. Happy to have one back again. And we had the same thing going next week as well. So freak yeah, two in a row. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Kelztango himself.
Hello, hello.
Welcome, Kels. We are glad you could join us this week for what is going to be an ultimate discussion of music, I'm sure. So, tell us, what made you want to get into hip hop? What made you want to get on the mic and start doing what you do?
It's funny because, if believe it or not, it's pretty much an accident. I'm going to say, uh, I was initially managing one of my friends, and I was managing him. He presented a song to me at one point in time, the review, and I told him it was missing something. And I decided to get on the track. I'm like, well, let me try putting like a different tone and verse on there, a different flow, and from there it's kind of history. Kind of caught wind, and people kind of started liking my sound, and I decided to say, hey, screw it, I'm going with it.
Oh, shit. Hopefully, my boy CJ gets the same thing going here when people hear his voice. But
Yeah.
we'll see. But I have a feeling it's to be amazing. That's me. I have high hopes for him. But so I gotta ask though, why did you want to bring one of your own albums?
You know what? So the problem with that was I actually had one of my first projects. It actually got I had issues with distribution, so I was like trying to fight it, getting it on there. Then the second project I have, it's all industry beats, so it's a mixtape.
Ah,
Um, yeah, so I mean, that's if right now I have a guy that's looking at me if he's watching this, and I'm sure he will be. He's gonna ask the same question, and he probably like in the back of my head, like or his head, he's like kicking me. He's like, dude, why didn't you just? But that's a good question, and that's fumble on my behalf.
yeah. Oh, I mean, there's always a chance to do it in the future again. So
There you go.
I mean, we never mind having return guests, especially especially artists of any type, hip hop or rock or anything. I
Mhm.
But actually, the hip hop artist coming on next week is a return guest because I heard his new album and I'm like, dude, I gotta get you back on the show. Like, that's right, folks. Kevin King's coming back next week. It's been a good year or so since he's at least a year since he's been on. So he just released his new album, uh, "Old Dirty Bastard," which is kind of
Mm.
it was actually my call name on another podcast for a while. So I listened to I listened to it. And I'm like, oh shit, I gotta hit this guy up. And he was supposed to come on last month, but he pushed it out a month, and it's good to go though. So fuck yeah, Kevin's coming back on. He was fun. So like I said, any artist always welcome back on. But what album did you want to bring us, and Why this one? I'm curious to hear why. I really am.
So actually, it was Mick Jenkins, "Pieces of a Man."
It was thrifting, now it's Barney's, is that you and me? Barnes and Noble, Savage Army, nigga, who you read? One stroke of the pen for your eulogy. Usually, if not, shit new to me. You niggas be too cool for me. Too many social rules for me. That superficial shit ain't fooling me. I'm in a party and this nigga think he's schooling me. Real cool, we left school, we learn late, we sing, we jazz joint, we die soon, we die soon, we die soon.
The reason why I brought this one, I guess, is just the I'll say evolutionary state. You know, when you see an artist from where they start to where they've gone, and kind of grown with them, you kind of start to you're I guess it's more of a personal attachment, I guess you would say. Once you've seen where they've come in the styles that they've come from and things that they've done, you kind of just, it has a personal, I guess, attachment to it.
Trying to think which one was that. I think I've been making CJ go first a lot lately, so I'll grab the mic on this one and jump on it. I'll say straight off, this type of rap hip hop is the new shit is not my style. I am more. I like more the Ice Cubes and the more in your face bombastic, like you're gonna know they're there rappers. So like you like even Hopsin, if I want to go newer, like the ones who like you know they're there. You hear that hook and it's like bam in your ears and you can't control it. Like it's just
right.
That's usually my type of rap. I'm not gonna say I hated this album. I really didn't. It took me a little while to get into it though, and like halfway through, I started getting into it. I'm like, all right, there's some good stuff halfway. And actually, it's not the only album I had the same feeling about, but halfway into it, I'm like, all right, this actually isn't bad. I'd never heard of this guy. I never heard of Mick Jenkins. So completely new experience, and he just sounded like a lot of other rappers nowadays that do like that, kind of like that. I don't even know what the right way to say
back,
it.
like
I like to call it like the wavy rap, like we're gonna go over here and sit outside and die. Like it's almost like Cottonmouth Kings, but more drawn out and slow. And it's like I'm not a fan of it. I'm not. I mean, I don't like the style. I don't get it. Like I don't get it.
So I guess my question to you will be: do you like jazz?
And actually, I was about to get to that. I loved. Okay, I don't love jazz. It's hit or miss with me for jazz, but I like bands of other genres that input jazz into their music. Some Dave Matthews Band, Dog Fashion Disco. There's other examples too I can't think of, but I like bands that do put like a good saxophone will sell me on anything.
Oh
like a good saxophone will sell me on any type of music, and I mean rap especially. Rap with a saxophone in it is just like some of the best sound in the world. So I can't explain it. It's just, but so yeah, that the element of jazz in some of these songs really did like. I like that. I like that he was doing that. His spoken word parts, his poetry, as they call it on Spotify, is actually it's really good. Like he is a lyricist, and I appreciate the hell out of that. I'm not gonna lie, I do appreciate that. And it's just when you grow up in the '90s and 2000s on gangster rap, like it's
a little tougher
it's tough to take you guys seriously because I feel like they would get their ass whooped by every rapper from the '90s. So. Like backstage, I'm pretty sure Ice and Dre would have beat the shit out of this guy, but back in the day. But
I don't know.
I mean, Dre's produced some shit nowadays with this type of shit, and I'm like, dude, come on.
Dre, that's one thing. Dre, I'm sorry, I think hands down, he's like the top producer ever. I got it.
Oh, I mean, if it wasn't for him, Eminem wouldn't be shit. So yeah, 100% agree. Eminem would be shit without Dre. A lot of rappers would be shit without Dre. I mean, Dre is amazing. I mean, Snoop Dogg wouldn't be what he is without Dre. I don't think, but
at all, no.
I mean, Snoop's got the flow, but he doesn't have like the. I don't think he could do the beats himself. Really, he tries to do too. When he's left on his own devices, he goes to his fucking reggae shit or other style shit. I'm like, what the fuck you doing? Go back to where you belong. But it's I
Dre's
don't
got a
know.
lot of people that help him though.
Oh,
Like,
of course.
You got to take into account that Dre has DLC, he has RBX, Dre has a lot of really talented, good people.
Oh, he does.
In
I
his
mean,
crew to fill out where he's weak in spots. So, that's smart business on Dre's part.
For sure.
Knowing where your weaknesses is and then having them people that can smooth those edges, man, to really complete the process.
I mean, if I always say if Death Row didn't become what it became and Dre never left, I think the whole rap game would be different today. I really do. Like that. What the hell's his name? The freaking asshole from Death Row that killed Pac.
Suge
yeah.
Knight.
Yeah,
Snoop owns it now.
Oh, now, but Suge Knight ruined it for like fucking 15 years with his bullshit like attitude and his bullshit illegal shit he did too. Like, so I mean, if Dre controlled it like the whole time and like and
You're selling ice cream now, bro.
I mean, I've seen that, but I mean, if Suge just stayed in the background and gave the money and let Dre do everything, and Dre stuck around, I think the whole rap game today, I think it'd be different. It's that not working and Dre going the way he did kind of made everything go to the way it is today. And I gotta say, I haven't liked mainstream rap in about 15 years, so it's just these mumble rappers and everything else nowadays just make you want to go strangle people. But
things have changed, man.
I swear to God, don't even get me started. Don't even get me started on Chris Webby. But yeah, this album overall, to get back to it, it was a good album. I appreciate the message it was trying to get across. I got a top 5, but that's basically all I can get off it. It wasn't the greatest album I've ever heard, but it wasn't the worst rap album I've ever heard by far. So I've heard a lot worse than this show for rap. So it was decent compared to a lot of them. So I mean, but you also heard my style rap today, so we'll get to that. But yeah, I kind of go in different ball fields. But CJ, what do you think of Mick Jenkins' album?
So I don't know. I didn't know him before this. I listened to it. I don't know if they're associated together, but it made me think of Billy Woods. It has that sort of Tyler the Creator, Billy Woods type of lo-fi vibe to it. Definitely not something I would normally listen to. I'm very much into the boombastic type of stuff. I love KSR1, Ciroc, Army of the Pharaohs, Benny Paz. I love that big symphonic knock your head sideways, that Method Man and Red Man and I love that rattle your bones, shake your head kind of beat,
Right.
Even going back to the old days of, Run DMC with Rockbox and LL Cool J with Rock the Bells and stuff like that. So, much like Jeremy, not the worst thing I've heard.
Hey, CJ, I'm gonna let you go ahead and talk for a minute while I go let the dog out. Okay?
Yeah. Not the worst thing I've heard by far. Probably not something I would listen to at great length.
Right.
I do appreciate appreciate the ability to do something different. I love people who think outside of the box. So, those rappers like Del the Funky Homo Sapien and Hieroglyphics and the ones that are just kind of off kilter a little bit.
Right.
I don't listen to them as much, but I appreciate their ability. Murs is one. I don't listen to Murs, but I appreciate Murs's differentness.
Right.
Murs is incredibly talented at what he does. Brother Ali is another one. I don't listen to him a ton, but I really appreciate his ability to just be himself.
Right.
And to kind of carve out his own little path. And this is sort of in that
realm,
pocket,
yeah.
I guess, or that realm of, you know, while it may not be something I would normally listen to, I can appreciate the art and what goes into creating it and
Right.
and whatnot, you know.
I feel like a lot of albums like this are like conceptual. They focus more on the art versus like being like straight up like I'm gonna go boom bap. I'm gonna go just right in the bars. Like I think they focus more on the art piece of it.
Right.
Yeah.
And there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, if you have the ability to do it, then hey, awesome.
By all means.
You know, it's a different kind of rap or a different kind of hip hop.
Right,
but,
right.
You know, it takes all kinds, man. That's the thing that people don't understand is, you know, the beauty of music is you don't have to like one thing. There's always, if you don't like something, you just say, okay, you know what, it's not for me. And then you move on to what you do like.
Right.
And, you know, there is a lot of incredibly popular stuff that I don't get.
It's terrible.
You know,
like the grand scheme, yeah.
I am from Detroit.
Okay.
I am not an Eminem fan.
Really?
Nothing he has ever said has connected with me. Now, on the flip side of that, I think Royce the 5'9" is one of the greatest lyricists.
Royce, I'm gonna tell you now, is so underrated.
Yeah.
Royce, Black Thought, like all these guys.
Yeah. You know, I would take Royce over M every day. I will take, you know, so many people over other mainstream people.
Well, let me ask you this. So you said you'd take Royce over Eminem. How about when it came to Pac and Biggie, who would you have chose?
Biggie all day.
Really?
Biggie. Yeah. So here's the thing. I'm gonna break this down.
All right.
Pac had a better presence. Pac was more of the frontman type.
Yeah.
Pac had the personality and the charisma. Biggie was a better flower. Biggie was a better rapper.
Yeah,
as far
commercial.
As lyricism and idea wise.
Yeah.
But Pac could present it better. You know, both had their strong points and weak points. Me, I'll take Scarface over both of them. You know,
I 100% agree with that. I 100% agree with that.
I am a massive Scarface fan.
That's fair. That's fair.
I honestly think if Biggie and Pac didn't die, I think their hype would have died out pretty much in the early 2000s, and they would have just kind of been.
I think they would have. See, here's the thing. It's easier to judge Pac because Pac did a bunch of stuff.
Right.
Biggie really only had those two couple records.
Yeah.
So it's, you know, it's same with Pun. You know, how much more could have Pun done had not Pun died after only doing like 1.5 records? You know what I'm saying? It's hard to judge somebody when their whole output is really only a record or two before their death. You know, Big L. Take Big L, for example.
Mm-hmm.
Big L would have been, hands down, probably one of the greatest names in hip-hop had he not died, because Big L had a way of rhyming words and saying stuff that Nems completely blew up. Now, you know, everything you hear Nems do started with Big L.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, the state of rap is a lot of what if.
It's just what preferences. You know, me, if you ask me the greatest of all time, you're going to get people who say Jay-Z. They're going to say Nas. They're going to say blah, blah, blah.
I'm going to say this. Jay-Z was not the greatest of all time. He was an awesome businessman. He made some amazing business moves, but he, you know, it's controversial, whatever, say what you want, but I don't think he was the GOAT at all.
For me, it's without question. It's KSR1. But at number 2, I'm going to put Chino XL. Because if you listen to Chino rap, He was a fucking assassin with words, man. Chino said shit that was just so fucking crazy that it was holy shit. You got to rewind and did he really say that?
I mean, see, to me, Hobson could have been the greatest rapper of all time if he didn't get stuck in his own head and fucking go down that mental health route he did. Like he let a bitch fuck up his life, and that fucked with him so bad, like that, and his and all his record label like shit, like with Eazy-E's label and everything else, like and everything that fucked with him kind of just delayed his progress. It got in his head. If you look back when he did like Illmind 3 and 4, like he was on top of the world. Like he could have been huge if he kept doing that type of shit. But
that brings me to, I don't mean to interrupt you, but that brings me kind of to Charles Hamilton.
I don't know who that is.
Oh man, Charles Hamilton was like, he was a milder Hobson.
Do you know that name, TJ, or no?
Did he do stuff with Nappy Roots?
I don't recall.
I swear I know the name.
No, you're thinking about Anthony Hamilton.
Oh, okay, okay.
Charles Hamilton was like this Brooklyn. I think he was from Brooklyn or Harlem, rapper. Back in the day, he was it was like nerd rap
from Cleveland,
but he was like a lyricist, like lyrical as hell. Like
he was from Cleveland.
Okay, got you. I thought he was from New York.
No, from Cleveland, Ohio. Debut mixtape, Crash Landing, Interscope Records. So he was on Eazy-E's label.
Oh God, that's a whole nother thing. Eazy-E's label is fucking a joke, but his wife ruined that shit.
Yeah.
But anyway, to get this back on track a little,
yeah, I don't know.
What are you? Yeah, I guess I just looked him up. I never seen anything he's done. I never seen before. So, but what were your top 5 track, Kels, for Mick Jenkins?
It's funny that you were when you did your introduction. I'm like, a lot of those tracks that you were naming, I'm like, those are my top like that I picked. But
it happens a lot.
I would say for me it was Stress, not any particular order. Stress Fractures, Soft Porn, Gwendolyn's Apprehension, U-Turn, and Pull Up.
Yeah, okay. We actually have different ones, so I did not say all those names. But
no, you said Gwendolyn's Apprehension.
Oh, I did. But see, I wanted to like Soft Porn based on the name alone. I didn't, but I wanted to. I saw that track. I'm like, I guarantee that's my number 1, and I was like, nope.
3 for a loop.
Yeah, but my number 5 was Consensual Seduction. I thought that was I liked the vibe of that one, and it was a good song, and it's almost compared to some of the rap I listen to, that's almost family friendly rap. But just the title alone. But my number 4 was Padlocks, mainly because of Ghostface Killah. I love Ghostface, some fucking Wu-Tang. It's for the children. But number 3 was the Smoking Song, because I always like smoking songs, and the jazzy background in that one. That's what got me. Was the jazzy background. Almost reminded me of being like in a cigar lounge.
Right.
Number 2 was U-Turn. U-Turn's a freaking amazing song, and I like that he kind of gets aggressive in that song a little bit. I like that. Like that's what I want to hear him do more of. And my number 1 is Gwendolyn's Apprehension, because that is the top song off this fucking album completely. That song is so good. And I mean, I saw the name, but I'm like, okay, I have hope for this one. I have hope, and I wasn't disappointed. I wasn't disappointed at all in that track. I was like, shit, that's a good track. But
so that being said, I think you should listen to his one that he came out with. I can't think of it right now, but he's got like Benny the Butcher as a feature. He's got
I'll look. I know Benny the Butcher. I'll look for that definitely.
Speaking of, I have a track with Benny the Butcher, so you might want to check that out.
Nice. I am aware of Benny the Butcher. That's for damn sure. But
Griselda is nasty. I would have thrown the Griselda one on here, but
Yeah.
Need one with Shay North. I love Shay, bro.
Well, DJ, what were your
That
top
broke my
5?
heart when she got married.
see, as if you had a chance, my man. But what were your top 5?
Hey, a man can dream, okay? A man can dream.
Oh, trust me. I would have loved to date Gangsta Boo, but or the chat. I'll take either of them. They're both fucking amazingly gorgeous and talented. But so what are your top 5 off of Mick's album, CJ?
I didn't have a top 5. I didn't really get a chance to. I listened to the records, but I didn't get a chance to make a list. With everything going on with my going to the doctors and all that to try to get this infection out. But the song with Ghostface, I definitely remember that one being my favorite. That had the best, like flow out of all of them to me. So.
Yeah, that was. I mean, as soon as I saw Ghostface as a feature, I was like, "Oh shit! All right, now you got my attention." But all right, well, I guess it's time to. Okay, I can't believe I do my own first this one, but you know what? We'll do something a little different before we go into the similar album, because DJ tends to pick the albums that are a little similar. I just look at the fucking year and I'm like, oh, okay. I have so many artists I want to bring on the show that I never get a chance to.
My show, my pick wasn't nothing like this. Like his.
I disagree, but well, okay, maybe not. Okay, I'll wait till I get to that. But I saw the year it came out, and I'm like, I'm scrolling through my rap artists I haven't brought on yet. And I'm like, this is the same year this came out. I'm like, oh fuck, it's time. I discovered this amazing rap group when they got signed to Twisted's label, Magic Ninja Entertainment. I never heard of them before that, and they got signed to that, and I went out and I checked their older stuff out, and then I heard this album this is the first album they did on Magic Ninja, and when they released it, I listened to it, I was like, oh my god. I'm like, they almost sound like early ICP, but with better flow. And I'm like, this is fucking incredible. I'm like, they could be the new ICP, really, because ICP kind of fell off the map. Not fell off the map, but they kind of got old and started not being as faded. Yeah, they faded. They faded a little bit, and they're just. I mean, they're hanging on by the freaking. They got a fan base, and they service that fan base. That's about it. They're not trying to impress it. They're not out there trying to impress anybody anymore. They're just doing what they do. But I haven't even listened to the last 3 Joker cards because I'm just like the few singles I hear from them, I'm not impressed. So I'm like, I don't want to listen to the Joker's cards. But Alla Xul Elu is, to me, one of the funniest, best new bands in the hardcore scene. I mean, the 3 of them have such good flow together, and they run with some of the best like names. They always have like the best features on all their albums, and that's what blew me away. They did an album before this called Necronomicon, which is such a good album. They actually just released a second one called Necronomicon 2, Dead by Bong, which I haven't had a chance to fully listen to yet, but what I've heard of it is fucking hilarious. But they're basically like a comedy horror movie. That's basically what each of their albums is like a comedy horror movie. And I mean, who doesn't want to bring out? I had to bring an album where Bill Moseley is doing the fucking intro because Bill Moseley's a horror god. So, folks, I brought Alla Xul Elu's The Almighty.
Bang, bitch, we back again. Your shit trash, you can't rap with Nems. Fuck around and get smacked again. I ain't got no rapper friends. Never dick roll, never click hop, never. Think you big shot, but I think not, never. Just to beat themselves, they need like 6 shots. Homie, calm down, your bitch chopped. Easy fuck. You on your last leg, let me lend you a breath. I paid 200 in taxes, so what's 10 for your death? Nothing. We really outside, you can't pretend that you step. Cause when the shit goes left, you can't beg for a ref.
Because it just, to me, is it's I had to bring it on. It's such a good album. I freaking love this album start to finish, as you're gonna see when I get to my tops. But I really love this album, and they impress me because a lot of hardcore artists are more in these days, especially, are more in for the shock value and not for the actual like flow and lyrics of it. Mm-hmm. They do the lyrics. They're not there to try like just say kill 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 kill. Like that's not their thing. Like they have political aspects behind like their words and everything else as well. And they talk about society. They don't just talk about murdering people. I love LSP and Scum and all that, but and Insane Poetry even nowadays. But that's all they do is they hate songs about killing people. And I'm like, I love it. There's a time and place where I will listen to it. I'm going through Insane Poetry's discography right now, and it doesn't disappoint. But Alla Xul Elu is just to me, they're the new ICP to me. That's basically the way I've been describing them for years. Is they're the new ICP. They can shock you. They have songs that sound very. They actually did a cover of one of ICP's songs, kind of on this album, but it's not an exact cover, but there's a lot of similarities where I'm like, they stole this song from ICP so fucking bad. And it was only like a short song ICP did on I think Riddlebox or it's either Riddlebox or I'm blanking on it, but Riddlebox or the one after it. But God damn, Ringmaster. I think it's off Ringmaster, but but I mean, I love Alla Xul Elu. I mean, I think they're hilarious, and I think they just the beats. I mean, they're described as metal and hardcore together, and they kind of are, which I love because those two things should be synonymous in my mind. But dying to hear what you thought of them, Kels. Was this your first time hearing them, or I mean, you almost seem like you've heard them before.
This is my first time hearing them, but like you said, like it's very heavily reminiscent of ICP, and that's kind of the vibe I got when I was listening to it. I'm like, okay.
But they almost, I mean, in my opinion, it's like ICP, but with Dark Half's voices because they have better voices for it.
Yeah, no, for sure. Oh yeah, for sure. And I'm like, it's just, I feel like they fit in that pocket a little bit better than ICP did.
Yeah, I mean, ICP wanted to be gangster rap, but they went with the hardcore because Jay had a vision and that's what he wanted to do. But I mean, they wanted to be gangster rap so bad. I mean, they did so many covers of gangster rap songs over the years because they wanted to be gangster rapper so bad. But Alla Xul Elu, I feel like they know who they are and they fucking ride it fully and appreciate the shit out of what they got so far. I don't know if they're still on Twisted's label or not. I haven't. Twisted's they're not. Okay, yeah, no. I was gonna say Magic Ninja's kind of falling apart like for the last few years. Like I haven't. They seems like they're not keeping artists and they're not signing new ones. I don't know what's going on there, but I haven't heard Twisted put out an interview or a podcast in a long time, so I have no idea what the fuck's going on with them. I mean, they seem like they're putting out music, but it seems like they're not focusing on any of their artists anymore. So I don't know.
They're going more metal now than they are.
Oh, they are. Yeah, that new album, Welcome to My Nightmare, is completely metal. But CJ, what did you think of Alla Xul Elu? Was this your first time hearing them, or have you came across them when they signed?
I knew their name. I had never heard them, and I'm going to be completely honest. I hope I never hear them again.
You maybe
I don't like them. They're kind of up there with Eminem. There's plenty of talent to go around, but absolutely nothing they said connected to me in any way, shape, or form. You know, it was just, I was listening to it thinking, okay, I didn't feel anything. Like it didn't move me in any kind of way. It, you know, was just them trying to do whatever it was they were doing. And I think part of it might have been the stupid masks. You know, I hate parody bands. So like right out of the gate, I was kind of like already, you know, the stupid, the stupid Zola masks were. Like,
I mean, you could hear it in one of the songs here, but they kind of pay a lot of homage to TCM, Texas Chainsaw Massacre. So they go for like the skin mask, like Leatherface always wore. So, and I mean, one of the songs clearly says that, but I mean, it's just, I don't know. I fucking love them. I haven't heard their newer stuff, but I have a feeling it doesn't disappoint. But and
I got a buddy who worships them. I'm like I said, I know the name. I've never listened to them because, you know, there's still certain ICP stuff that I like. But for the most part, I've kind of just, other than certain favorites that I have, like the first Gangsta Nip record and whatnot. The Grave Diggers record that RZA did with, I kind of just outgrown the whole horrorcore thing.
Yeah.
You know,
I mean, I get it. Trust me, I'm going through. I've been going through a lot of the artists in hardcore, and I'm like, these albums are not just sing with me the same way they did 10, 15 years ago. Like they're not singing with me the same.
Yeah.
Like I'm like, maybe it's because I matured, maybe it's because I grew up a little bit, and I don't have the anger anymore. But it's just they're not. I mean, I had the anger back like 10, 15 years ago when I was a single lonely man. Like these albums spoke to me. These albums spoke to me higher than anything in the world. But even ICP nowadays, I hear
certain records. Sorry. Certain records, you know, ICP, they do it with a sense of humor.
Well,
Gangsta Nip, you know, I respect what Gangsta Nip did because, you know, being from where he was from, he had a very dark life. So what he was rapping about was just the
reality,
shit that he was going through mentally.
Right.
So, you know, you respect that. Some of the shit that 3 6 Mafia did, same thing, you know. They were just rapping about the shit they went through. But some people are just like, I don't know, man. It's just cheesy, and
they're stuff.
Like they're trying too hard to just. I'm gonna kill someone. I'm gonna blah 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 blah.
Well, I mean, I feel like these guys don't do that. I mean, yes, if you want to listen to a lot of people in LSP, a lot of people that were like satanic, that's what he did basically. I mean, that was his shit. Was I'm just going to be a satanic master and kill people. Like that was him and Raza Kel's thing for years. And Raza Kel's new album. I know you don't like her, but Raza Kel's new. You'll hear her again because her newer albums actually impressed me. They're not the same as they used to be, but yeah. I mean, as far as Alla Xul Elu goes, I mean, how you not like their skits? Their skits are fucking hilarious. Like Camp Zool, that shit's hilarious. like archery, skinning. Like it's just like it jumps back and forth between like real camp shit and fake camp shit. I fucking love that shit. Like it reminds me of ICP's funnier shit back in the day. Now ICP is all too woke and whatnot. But well, I had a top 11 for this because it's a huge album and I couldn't not do that. I'll fly through them because they're not. Honorable mentions were Decomposing, Forever Face, because I love the chorus in that one. Like this the Forever Face, like and the freaking metal to go with that is amazing. I mean they almost remind me of I want to say like kind of like Cottonmouth, but like kind of like Cottonmouth's more punk stuff than some of their songs. Like they don't have the punk sound, but they have like the way they like yell out the lyrics kind of reminds me of it. Next one I mentioned was Belial for Insane Poetry mainly because he's amazing on anything he's on. He is such a good rapper. But I freaking love that song. Into the Fire, such a good track. Like I love the way they sing that. Like how it's all like low and mysterious sounding.
Mm-hmm.
Like first time I heard that song, I was like, oh my god. And then last two honorable mentions are Down for Life because the flow in that song is so fucking good. And Skin, I fucking love Skin. The stains will disappear when I take off your skin. Like I fucking love it. Like, that's pure hardcore, and that kind of leads into their TCM fantasy shit. But my number 5 was Blasphemous because Flatliners are on it. Flatliners are on it. That's the first thing I heard Flatliners on in a long time when this album came out. It was before they came back with that new album they did, and I love the beat in that song. Number 4 was The Forgotten because it's just a fun song. My top 3 though was words really after this album. Number 3 was Venomous because Twisted's verses are fucking incredible on it, and it's just overall the whole song is amazing. And then my number 2, I honestly thought it was gonna be my number 1 because it's always been like one of my favorite songs by them. But Axis Family is like the purest hardcore song you could ever hear, and there's a music video for it, and like it's literally like one of them like chasing a woman with a chainsaw, like it's a pure TCM like parody. And I used to be the one who killed the cattle. Machines may be obsolete. Like they're literally stealing from the Texas Chainsaw Massacre like storyline of the fucking grandfather like killing the cattle and shit. So Dad told me how to chase things, told me I could keep the faces. Like I fucking love that shit. Like it's such a fun song, and the beat in that is so fucking good. But my number one is going to hell, because I mean, is Loki on that one or not? I forget if he's on that one or Into the Fire, but I think Going to Hell is no Loki's on Into the Fire, which Loki's amazing. I gotta listen to him more and actually he's the first rapper to ever actually really have his custom made mask like 12 years ago. So nobody else did that till him. But Going to Hell is the final song is just I love the music in it, and the flow and verses in it are so fucking amazing. And like they do like sequels to that song in like their next album. Like I just love the way like they do the chorus, like we're going to hell, hell, hell. Like it sounds so mystical and amazing to me. I love it. I mean, I've been wanting to bring them on for a while. I guess I'll have to wait till Chancey comes back to bring the rest of them on, because he'll fucking love the TCM references. But that'll be a long time for that though, I'm guessing. But fuck, oh well, I can't please everybody. But did you get any top songs for that album, Kells, or no?
Actually, I did, and most of them you named. So for me, and again, it's not in any particular order for this one, but for me, it was Down for Life, Axe's Family. I think for those two, it was more so like that boom bap feel that I got from it. Decomposing, I only liked it really more so because of the beat. It was an interesting beat. And I'm like, okay, like as a rapper, or I should say really hip hop artist, not a rapper, hip hop artist, MC, I'm thinking in my head how I can like freak that beat. You know what I mean? Blasphemous is on there. The flow and lyrics were dope for that one. And then for me, in a kind of weird nostalgic way, Pipe Bombs.
It's a good song. I like Pipe Bombs. But I didn't want to blow up my list to like every song on the fucking album, because there's like 19 of them. So I was like, I'm trying to get at a certain point. I'm like, okay, I gotta stop putting them all on there. But I mean, I honestly could have pulled the Jeremy and pulled this whole album off and then like just like rank the whole thing, because I really don't think there's one song in this whole album I don't like. Like it's just I don't know. To me, it was the freshest thing I've heard in horrorcore in a long time when it came out. Like even at the time, like Twisted wasn't impressing me anymore. Like Twisted did the fuck's the name of that album? Oh, Life's Questions, where the fuck it's called. What am I thinking of, CJ? There's a Twisted album that came out right around the same time. The continuous evolution of Life's Questions. It came out right before this, I think. It was like the first big album they put out when they got their own label. And after that, like this was the freshest thing I've heard in freaking rap and horrorcore rap. So I was like, shit. I'm like, I have such high hopes for these guys, and they never disappoint me. I've yet to hear anything they did that really disappointed me. I mean, they're stoner rap, they're funny, they're amazing. So I love them. But CJ, did you have any top or any songs or not? I didn't think so. Well, don't worry, because revenge is the sweet, sweet dish best served cold. But well, CJ, what album did you want to bring?
I had a hard time choosing. My first choice, I was gonna bring Ciroc, but I wanted to save that for later, which was a good choice because next week our guest chose somebody from Rhymesayers, so I went with the Ciroc record. So I went with one of my current favorite rappers. I love him just because he's fucking hilarious. Not just his music, but his TikToks that he does, his podcasts, the Don't Ever Disrespect Me thing.
Why? That's why he looks familiar.
Yeah. He
shit.
Bing Bong. He created the Bing Bong thing.
Okay.
So I brought Nems, Gorilla Nems, whatever name you prefer. He started as a battle rapper before he went to prison. Some dude tried to rob him. He sliced the dude's nose off. served 10 years in Rikers. So, you know, basically Nems is the product of people like Big L, Big Pun, and Sean Strange, basically. You know, he's kind of a combination of the three. His newest record is called America's Sweetheart. The original version came out. It was my number one record of the year last year. I'll see you in hell. Please help me. I can't see. We are going straight to hell. Justified by the light, they killed and buried me. Sentence me to die for my crimes and heresy. Crucified in the moonlight, my blood dripped purple. The inferno sent to the sixth circle. No heaven, no hope, no deliverance. Baptized and delivered in the river Styx. Blind and oblivious, how shitty is this? The insidious city of this. Or in 2024, and then in 2025 we put out the deluxe version, which has more songs on it. So yeah, I brought Nems because I think he's fucking hilarious. You know, he's the most disrespectful rapper on the face of the earth, and he doesn't give a shit because, like he said, anyone who has something to say to him, you know, he's a 6'5", 350-pound Puerto Rican Irish dude. Come see him. You know, he's come see me. 1613 Mermaid Avenue, Coney Island. You know, one way in, one way out. So, you know, I love the whole shit that he does. But,
well, Kels, what did you think of Nems?
I liked him. I liked him. I kind of, I think it was one of those ones that I might have to take a second listen to actually feed through it all the way. But he was all right. He's like,
well, when I heard the first couple tracks off this, I was ready to come on here and blast the fuck out of this album and be like, motherfuck this piece of shit. But then it got about halfway into the album, and I was like, okay, same as I did with Kel's album. Like he brought up, I'm like, here it is. I'm like halfway through the album, it finally started clicking with me, and I was like, fuck. I'm like, this guy is not bad. I mean, his lyrics are fucking so good, but just the first half of the album is fucking horrible. I couldn't stand the first half of the album, but the second half of the album blew me away. I'm like, maybe he needed to warm up a little. I don't fucking know, but it. I can't say I love this rapper. I can't say he's amazing. I mean, he seems like a wannabe Slain kind of, but which I mean, if you want to be Slain, go ahead. Slain's fucking incredible. Boston represent, but I mean, it's just I've heard of Nems. I've heard of him. I'm not gonna say his name's not new to me because it's not. I've heard of him. I heard the name. I'm pretty sure maybe from CJ mentioning it so many times, but I definitely have heard the name, and I think he's been in features and some shit I listened to too back in the day. But
yeah, he was on. He had the track with Webby, the Apex Predator, and he's been on songs with he did a whole record with Ill Bill.
That's why. I love Ill Bill.
Gorilla Twins record.
Yeah. That's why I know that album. Okay. Yep. I was saying not Webby.
He's done a bunch of shit. He did a song with Fat Joe and
I was gonna say I'm like it ain't Webby.
He's on Shape. What is it? Shape 45. He's on there all the time doing freestyles. You know,
I don't know what that is, but yeah, I mean it's definitely not Webby because Webby needs to go get some P Diddy time, I think. But but I can't fucking stand Chris Webby. Me and my original co-host on the show, we fucking hate Webby. But this fucking douche, this fucking guy we know that used to be on a podcast with us back in the day, like he used to fucking rep Webby all the time. Then he finally brought his album on our show. We're like, this is who you're repping is Chris Webby? Like, fuck you. Webby's a wannabe fucking mad child, wannabe Tom McDonald. Like that's all he is. But yeah, I fucking Nems. it took me about halfway into the album, but I fucking started like listening. The lyrics started fucking really singing with me, and actually no, it was it wet? Was it? It was. There's one song on this where it's like you keep saying you keep watching everything I do, but your girl wants me between her thighs. I fucking typed that lyric up, like meant to send to myself on Microsoft Teams say at work. I sent to my fucking admin next to me, who's like a woman in her 60s, and I was like, I immediately realized the mistake, and I'm like, sorry, Charlene, wrong person, and she's like, really, Jeremy, wrong person. And I had to explain. I'm like, I'm trying to write notes to myself for a fucking podcast tonight. Leave me alone. But it was hilarious. But yeah, some of the lyrics in these songs fucking had me dying, like being. It reminds me of. There's another artist you brought on recently, another rap artist that's very, very, very similar to this. It has very similar lyrics. Actually, there's a line in my first one I mentioned that has. It reminds me. I swear to God, another rapper you brought on had the exact same lyrics in their song. But we'll get to that in a bit. What were your top 5 for an MCJ?
I don't really have a top 5 per se. The songs that I really like, I love My Side with Millie's because it kind of has that cool vibe to it. I love Gunther. He's just, he's being himself, basically. Your Green Bay Packer tits.
I was gonna say, was he talking about the wrestler?
No, he was talking about an ex, basically, who fucked him over, basically. I really like. I'm gonna mispronounce it. Afira, I think. The one
Afuera.
Yeah. Tony's part in that song kind of sets it off because he kind of has that deep voice, and it gives it a whole different vibe. And I really like Coney Island part 1 and 2 because I like how part 1 and part 2 have totally separate beats to him, but he kind of like switches it in the middle. Just representing Coney Island, he's the mayor of Coney Island, essentially, is kind of the running joke. But I like what that does.
With all the needles disregarded on the sidewalks, yes.
I respect Nems because, this guy came out of prison, got a job working as a garbage man, essentially. He started his own clothing line, was selling the shit out of his truck. Then he started his store, and then he released Bing Bong, and Bing Bong blew up to the point where even the New York City police were like driving by his store shouting Bing Bong at him, as a sign of respect.
I don't know if you watched that new Marvel show Power Man, but it reminds me of the fucking superhero on that show who can like be like a portal to other.
It's like Doorman or something like that.
Yeah, Doorman. Yeah, it reminds me of what he did with like the whole like ding dong thing. Like that's all I could think about when I heard that.
Yeah,
they probably drew inspiration or something.
They might have started his store and in his podcast, and like I said, I get a kick out of his just standing outside of his store, just roasting people as they walk by. Don't ever disrespect me walking by my store looking like the T-Move version of Trat Joe and shit like that. And he's just, you would think in New York that somebody would say something, but one, he's respected, and two, like I said, he's a 6'5" Puerto Rican Irish dude who's 350 pounds. Probably not the first guy you would choose.
People don't want to take the chance.
Yeah,
I mean, I said he's a wannabe Slain, but honestly, I would love to hear him and Slain do a track together.
I think they did. I swear Slain was on one of his tracks.
Maybe. I mean, Slain's been kind of quiet lately, like over the last like 5 6
years.
Has he? I haven't seen him. I haven't heard of him being in anything.
So it's like he was on a Slain song. He was on Apocalypse featuring Nems and Ill Bill.
I mean, what album is that on? I know that fucking song.
Anti-Hero.
Yeah, that whole album is on my fucking like list on Spotify.
Plain and Terminology.
That's where I know Nems from. Okay,
Yep.
that just lined up. That just lined up. I fucking love that. That album's the second best album Slain ever put out. Slain is Dead is a better album, but
yeah,
I got to bring Slain on. I brought the Coca Nostra on once, but I got to bring Slain on.
Slain is awesome. I like Slain.
I mean,
been acting a lot more than rapping lately, but
I mean, the Coca Nostra is better, but yes, Slain's amazing.
Yeah,
because you can't mess with fucking Everlasting Slain together. You can't beat that. You can't. But what were your top songs off this album there, Kels?
My top, I chose some for some different reasons. Like Go Fat Boy was just funny to me. so and that made me laugh, so I threw that on there.
See, I could not like that song.
His personality.
I
think it was just because of the, like you said, his personality was showing through. Just being funny.
As someone who was a fat boy, I couldn't like that song because I would have punched the motherfucker in the face if they started chanting that when I was a kid. I would have punched the motherfucker in the face. But anyway, go ahead.
I shopped in the Husky section too, man. When I was younger,
I had to order my shit online, dude. I couldn't find clothes.
So there was that one. There was Gunther. Gunther for two reasons. Gunther was dope, but also it reminds me of it's a nostalgia piece. Like calling me like, yo, don't be a Gunther. Like back in the day. God's Hand was actually pretty dope to me. Zoo, I felt like it brought a different temperature to the track or to the album. And then my last one would have been Viral, only because it was just like I kind of like the sound of how Viral was coming off. It wasn't like my obviously the top, but it was like I can deal with this.
All right. Well, I actually had two honorable mentions for this album because, like I said, the second half of the album blew me away. My first honorable mention is Fuera because the nice flow and beat on that is amazing, and the lyric. I swear to God, I heard this lyrics on somebody else's fucking song, and I had to write it down because like I've heard these fucking lyrics before, and the lyric was "might fuck your baby mama on the bleachers." I swear to God, I've heard some other rappers say that.
Yeah, I'm sure you probably heard a lot of New York rappers say that.
But and actually, funny you say that because my other honorable mention is To Live and Die in New York because I'm from New York, so I'm a New Yorker at heart. Like that part of the intro wasn't wrong. I'm a New Yorker at heart for the fucking first 25 years of my life. So
right.
I mean, fuck the Yankees, but I'm a New Yorker.
100%.
And I fucking To Live and Die in New York kind of hit me close to home. I'm not gonna die there, thank God, but I lived there for many years. Number 5 was My Side. That was a fun fucking song. I like his ferocity in this and that song. His ferocity in that song is fucking amazing. My number 4 was Big Shot because I feel
and the backside pussy.
I love Big Shot because I always think I'm a Big Shot, even though I'm fucking not in the podcast world. But looking in my eyes while she's licking my balls, like that line really sank with me. Because I fucking love when girls do that. My wife doesn't do it, but I love when girls do it. My number 3 was Zoo because, Zoo York has always been a thing when you grew up in New York.
Yep.
That was a thing when I was a kid. Like Zoo York, everybody had that fucking hoodie. So, my number 2 was Ammonia, however you fucking pronounce it. Yeah. Which I couldn't find a translation for. I was going to use it in my intro, but I couldn't find a fucking translation for it. I'm like, I don't know what the hell he's trying to say. But I don't know. But I love the lyrics in that song. Backs against the rope, I don't see no hope. And I try to smile around people, but I feel like shit. Like that's me on a daily basis. So like I 100% get the lyrics for that song, and I'm like, this song gets me. This song fucking gets me. And then my number 1 was Light the Room. The fucking nice ass beat in that track, and I give everyone around me a fucking purpose. That line sank so hard with me. Like in the podcast world, I like to think I do that. I give everybody around me a fucking purpose. Whether it's the fucking combat, whether it's to combat the stupid shit I say, or just to lift people up on podcasts. My paranormal podcast is a whole nother thing with that. But I fucking love that. I give everyone around me a fucking purpose. Like
I can tell you what it means.
Enlighten me, great music god.
So it is an Egyptian word.
Oh, I love me some Egyptian shit.
It's an Egyptian word that means the hidden one or the mysterious one. So I would almost guarantee you he converted to Islam last year. So he is probably talking something related to Islam.
It's like Arabic.
He's probably going to get deported? Okay. He's probably going to get deported.
But I would venture to say he's probably talking something Islamic or something related to his religion, considering it means the hidden one or the mysterious one.
That's why I know that fucking word. Assassin's Creed Origins. Assassin's Creed Origins.
Oh yeah.
That's why I know that fucking word. Assassin's Creed Origins.
Because it's popularly known as Amona El Magiona, I think.
Yep. Which is
Emirati children's animated series created by America. So.
Which is the phrase they use in Assassin's Creed Origins when they create the actual first group of assassins. So fuck yeah. That just made me love that song even more. But Nems didn't disappoint. I fucking hated the first half of the album. The second half of the album kind of fucking just sank in with me. So yeah, did good, music god. We'll see if next week holds up because I don't know what the hell you brought next week. I never heard of this fucking group you brought next week, so we'll see. We'll see.
Yeah, next week it's So Messiah. He's a producer. He's actually the fiance husband of Sirach, and Sirach features heavily on the record along with King Crooked.
Well, I mean, I have no idea who
and a few others.
I have no idea who the fucking or our guest brought either, but I have no fucking clue. He straight up said to me, he's like, "I'm gonna bring something out of left field here," and I'm like, "You definitely did," because I never heard of this fucking grapper, but okay.
it's Rhyme Sayers. They're a huge label. They have Brother Ali, POS. I mean, they're a super awesome label, bro. I mean, there's not.
I don't know any of those rappers you just mentioned. I don't know any of them. But
are you familiar with Coast Contra?
Huh?
Are you familiar with Coast Contra?
Dude, fucking Coast Contra. Dude, that is like four people who. So you have the twins who have their style. You have the black dude who is the Dominican and he brings his style. And then you have Eric Jamal who Eric is a fucking wild card, bro. Like he is like, I swear to God, if you didn't know he wasn't, you'd swear he was the illegitimate son of Old Dirty Bastard.
The way he goes, yes.
All right.
Just four different styles, man, but just they work so well together.
I mean, ODB probably has some illegitimate child. So I'm not gonna say
Eric Jamal's from Philly, dude. He's not.
He's Philly kid. Yeah.
Hey, ODB
twins are Raz Kaz's twin sons.
Yep.
And they got every bit of Raz's talent.
Well, he looked just like him too. It's crazy.
Yeah.
I'll see who I want to bring next week. Now his album came out in 2009. I'm like, all right, fuck, that's pre-Magic Ninja days. I'm like, I might not. I don't think I'm gonna go horrorcore. I think I'm gonna try to go not horrorcore on that one. But
you'll like the record. I guarantee you, you'll like idea.
We'll see. We'll see. I forget what Kevin brought last time, but he didn't disappoint. I don't think. But actually, what the fuck did he bring the first time? That's good.
It's why it didn't take me long to choose because I was gonna bring the Sirach, and I was saving it. But as soon as I saw idea and abilities, I'm like, oh, that's Rhyme Sayers. That's where Sirach is. Let's go. Boom. It's a natural fit. If it wouldn't have been Sirach, I would have brought the new Brother Ali record. So.
What the hell? Kevin King. Actually, I mean, part of me wants to bring his fucking album that he did, but I don't know. Part of me doesn't want to. Because, I mean, I think I might embarrass him if I do. But it was amazing. His new record's amazing. I'm actually going to send it to you, CJ, because you should listen to it. It's fucking really good. It blew me away.
Yeah, I'll just tell you right now, both records that are so far, they're lyrical records. They're not, they're not funny, fancy, or anything. They're lyrical.
You know me. I like lyrical shit.
No, I'm just saying that's what
Like,
that's what you're
for
that heavy MC lyricism, cerebral shit. Man. It's not like playful shit. It's like make you think type of shit.
Okay. The last time Kevin was on, he brought Kendrick. He brought Mad City.
Oh, nice. But I mean, that's a good album choice.
It wasn't horrible. I don't like Kendrick really, but I've had to listen to like 3 of his albums now, so I'm not the worst. He's not the worst person in the world in my mind, but
yeah,
I'd rather listen to him.
Kendrick is someone I respect the hell out of Kendrick. He's an amazing, amazing artist. But he's also one of them artists. After about 20 minutes, his voice hits on my nerves.
It does. It does.
So but I got to listen to him in short little blasts.
Right. Yeah, I understand what you mean. Though I know. What you mean.
But CJ, you'll love
this.
It's
the same with Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne, I gotta listen to him in this little spurts, man.
2 songs apiece. That's it.
The only time someone brought Lil Wayne on this show, it was a fucking EP, and I was fine with that. But it was the leak, I think. But you'll love this, CJ. Jamie, it was a Jamie episode, and she brought Missy Elliott's Pink Friday too.
Oh shit!
Not someone I listen to, but I respect Missy.
I respect her, but I don't like her. It's very hit or miss for me with Missy, and I brought Aquelio, which Kevin loved, and CJ hated on. Do you know Aquelio, Kales?
You said Aquelio?
Aquelio.
No, I'm not familiar.
Check them out sometime. They're Southern rappers, like kind of like 3-6, but like in their own like. They did like 3. They did like 3 good albums, like, and then they did like a couple before that, a couple after that were okay.
That's the thing about like for me, Southern rap had to grow on me, and part of that was honestly, Outkast kind of broke Southern rap for me.
I don't consider Outkast Southern rap. I consider them R&B.
Really?
Miss Jackson is fucking R&B. I'm sorry, that's not rap. I mean, it kind of is, but kind of. They had and I don't listen to Atlians for fucking somebody coming on the show, and then they never came on the show, and I hate that. I hate that fucking album. Outkast was good. Outkast was good when I was a kid because they were funny, but other than that, like I'm not a fan.
It just broke me into kind of thinking, because I already had one mindset when it came to Southern rap, and they kind of broke me out of that mindset, I guess is how I should say it.
I mean, I love 3-6 Mafia, so that's my Southern rap style right there. But
yeah, I will tell you, there are 2 different kinds of Southern rap.
Oh, there's
the Southern rap that you hear, which is the 3-6 Mafia,
trap rap, yeah,
that type of shit. But then you get down. I didn't like Southern rap, and then I moved to Little Rock. And I got introduced to a dude named Ricky D. And Ricky D is a white boy, but he is like the most respected white boy in the hood of Little Rock.
I mean,
like, I will let you know, if you did anything to Ricky D in Little Rock, there would be a whole hood full of that would beat your ass. Like,
I mean,
straight away.
There's Southern rock that's like 3-6 Mafia, but then there's also Southern rock that's like Lil White and Jelly Roll, and it's a whole nother.
I was going to say, and then there is Southern rap that's like the David Banner, Kevin Gates.
We got to think about this too, and I keep forgetting that J. Cole is a Southern rapper.
I'm not a fan of J. Cole. I'm not a fan of J. Cole. I'm not.
What is it?
Cole's new record. Cole's new record.
Maybe I need to hear more of his shit. I've only heard a couple of his songs, and I just didn't like them. But maybe
Cole is hit or miss. Cole has done some stuff that's really incredible.
I mean,
and then
right, you got to hear more of his semi-aggressive stuff, or something that's going to be like, oh, you like coming.
I mean, we do brackets, and that's the reason I know David Banner, even because he was on a Christmas rap bracket we did. But I mean, I just I don't know. Southern rap to me is 3 6 Mafia, and that's pretty much where it dies.
He said, and that's it.
I'll tell you right now, J. Cole's new record
there's
had
enough.
one mission, and
There's
that
enough.
was to let motherfuckers know his pen is still.
There's
Yeah.
enough between the group shit with 3 6 Mafia to Mafia 6, and they're all the solo shit that like DJ Paul, Lord Infamous, and everybody else, and Gangsta Boo, and everybody else did. There's so much music between like all their solo shit and their group shit that like you could spend 5 days in a row listening to 3 6 Mafia shit and never get through it all. Like there's so much music, it's amazing. I love it. But
listen to some of the shit from Big Crit, Pastor Troy,
Pastor
David
Troy
Banner.
I love
that's real Southern, like in the mud.
Yeah.
Southern.
I sold my soul to the like Little White and Pastor Troy is one of my favorite songs. Is Pastor Troy's
like Swisher House. Swisher House has got some fucking
one of my
nasty Southern rap shit, dude. Like
one of my favorite Little White songs has Pastor Troy on it. So
yeah,
actually,
like Pastor Troy owns Swisher House, and Swisher House they got some artists that people don't talk about them, but that shit'll rattle your head and your trunks, bro.
2009. I'll have to see what Little White was doing in that time frame because I might have to do that next week. I haven't brought Little White on yet, except for like him and Jelly's No Sick Day shit. So,
yeah,
but no filter. But we'll see. I'll figure out what I'm gonna bring next week. I'll probably do it tomorrow morning. But Kels, where can our guests find you if they want to go listen to your music?
You can find me on all platforms. So Kelztango, Big Kels, Little Tango, all one word. Literally Spotify, Amazon Music, Apple Music, SoundCloud, YouTube, whatever you can listen to music on, I'll be there. Social media, same thing, Kelztango. I should be the only Kelztango that pops up. Even if you Google me, I like telling people Google me. So Kelztango.
You Google me, always finds podcasts. But and well, apparently there's also a lot of African Americans in my name that are very good at basketball. But that's a whole other thing. I swear to God, it's rumored that my dad's great grandfather owned slaves, and that's where our name got. That's why a lot of African Americans have my last name. That's the rumor of my family. I don't know, but because I mean Kobe Bryant. That's my cousin. me and my brother been telling people that since we were fucking middle school. That Kobe Bryant. Everybody's like, your last name's Bryant? I'm like, yeah, Kobe's my cousin. But can't tell you how many laughs I got off that shit. But CJ, where can they find you and all your amazingness?
They can find me at the website of musicgodcjplaying.rocks. We are going to totally overhaul the thing because the new record is coming out. There is a book coming out, and I am already well on my way of writing my second record, which is going to be a ska punk record that is just going to be funny, obnoxious songs that are tongue-in-cheek, songs like 1 beer, 2 beer, 3 beer floor. My therapist thinks you're a red flag. Love songs for the mentally deranged. Shit like that. Very, stupid humor. Bowling for soup type of stuff, if you will.
You should 100% let me do an intro for that album.
Like I said, it's a ways off, but we're working on that one already. Got some hip hop stuff coming out later this year with Excursion, who was on here a couple weeks ago. So I'm a man of many coats musically. Everybody kind of knows that. You never know what I'm going to drop. I got a Gen X anthem that's releasing on the 21st. That's going to be my first official release. And it's just called X Marks the Spot. We're going to throw it on TikTok and let the Gen X crowd.
I like that title.
Yeah, it's I'm real big on the X thing, Excursion, DMX, X Clan. I wear the X on my hand, so
he searches XXX a lot on Google. We know, but
anyways, I rep the X a lot, so it just made sense that if you're doing a song about Gen X, it's just basically it's lyrics of a laundry list of all the shit from the 80s. We were Jack and Diane down at the Dairy Queen, banging our heads in our ripped up acid wash jeans.
Okay.
Blah, blah, blah. It just, it's a laundry list of shit from the 80s. We were Goonies with Chunk, Sloth, and Mouth. We were always home alone while Ferris Bueller took the day off. Shit like that. It's just a laundry list of 80s references.
I like it. The references.
Sort of a Steel Panther type of beat. It's a Steel Panther type of song, basically, about Gen X. So
I was listening to Steel Panther yesterday.
So that'll be the first official release on the 21st of this month. And then the next one, April 20th, will be the Neon Exodus, which is a concept record. It's a synthwave record, synthwave alt rock. And then we're just going to go all over the map. We're going to do some hip hop. We're going to do some country. We're going to do some rock. We're going to do some ska punk. Because it's what I do. I am genreless, bro. I will write songs for everybody. I do reggae. I do love songs. I do them in Tagalog. I do them in Spanish. I do them in English.
Oh, wow. Nice.
So, if anybody needs beats, needs a song written,
he said, let me know.
Let me know. I will write you any kind of song you want to know.
We're gonna work. We're gonna work together. I got my lyrics. I know about the beats.
Yeah, but just look up CJ playing anywhere. I'm around. I promise you will find my ugly mug on the TikTok and the Fachi book. Instagram, all of that. So
it's Insta chat.
Yeah.
Well, folks, you can find both your musers on Facebook as Squatchy Largefoot. You can find us on X and the Gram as @JuggaloBastard. And you can find us on YouTube. Best place to find us, YouTube. Everything that ever has been done on Maniacal Music Musings is on YouTube. Hours and hours and hours of hearing multiple white people talk about music they should probably talk about. But we do it with class. So come on, check it out. And we'll be back next week with another rapper, another hip hop artist for a fun fucking show. Well, we'll see how fun it's gonna be. I haven't listened to 2 albums yet, so I'll fucking figure that out. But we'll see how fun it's gonna be. Come back next week, and by the time it releases, I don't know what the fuck bracket we'll be doing in our specials. So no fucking clue. TV themes, cartoon theme songs will be over by then. They'll be over. I'm so behind. I haven't released a fucking episode in 2 or 3 weeks of this show. I'm sorry, audience. I'm sorry. I apologize. It's just life's been hectic, and my table got taken away in the living room because of the baby. So I have to find a way to fucking sit at my laptop next week, fucking do shit anymore. So, releasing soon, more episodes. I have like 8 or 9 in fucking backlog waiting to be released. So we'll get to them eventually. But have a good night, everybody. We'll see you soon.
Did it all for my team. Cold word with $1 in a dream. Had a goal that I made off the options I weighed. Look now, I follow my dreams, but it seems people believe what they wanna. And when it's the ones by your side, it hurts like Kurt leaving Nirvana. But I'm still here, put your hand to my chest like Phil here. I got a heart, and it beats for the ones that I love. I swear that it does, but they can't see that part. Still pushing though, no choice. Fuck the name, fuck the fame. I just wanna see my fam take it all. Go insane, but Adele comes to mind right now. No Jermaine, I'ma just let it go. Yeah, I'ma just let it go.